Welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna do the manuscript, the blank manuscript for your notebook, um, and it's going to be lined paper. So how can we make a lined paper using Canva? So we're gonna go here to Canva's page. We're gonna go to the create a design, and then you're gonna choose the size that you want. Of course, using inches, pixels, millimeters, whatever you're more knowledgeable with. I like inches. So then we are brought to our blank page here. Once you have chosen your size of your lined paper. So to the left of the page, we see the options that we have. We have templates, we have text styles, so on and so forth. And one of the things that I use to look for my line or to create my line on my paper is elements. So you go to elements, and there you're gonna see a few options there. Like I have already used it, so it already pops up, but I'm sure if it's the first time that you are on Canva, I'm not sure if the lines show up. If it does, great, easier. You just click on the line and it'll pop on your page. If not, you just go right on top on the bar search and you type in lines. And then, see, for me, since I've already searched it before, I just click on the search bar and it automatically pops up. But once again, if it doesn't, just type in lines, enter, and it should pop up. Then you want to scroll down and figure out which type of line you want to use. I just want the simple, solid line. Some people prefer using the dotted lines or the slashes with a little bit of decor on the side, whatever your choice may be. So then once I click it and make my selection, it'll pop into my page right in the center. The good thing about Canva is that once you start moving your line up to where you want it to be, like from looking at the page, I would assume that I would go towards the top of the page and then place it wherever I want it to be. Canva has this guiding box where it kind of lets you know where the margins of the pages are, so that way your book is not like going all the way off of the margin, I mean, if you're particular about that, of course. If not, then I guess, you could do that. You can make your lines as thick or as thin as you like. See? I like mine to be a little bit thicker, like normal size, because I write big. There are people who write really small and really nice. I write big. I don't know why, but nevertheless. So once you have situated where you want your line to be, the guided box disappears. Now you want to be able to take that line that you just placed, take the corner of it and stretch it out to the far right, and therefore now you'll have your first line available. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to continue to make the lines. I, for one, want my line to be a little bit more soft. I don't want it to be so dark. So I go to the coloring box right here. You can choose to change the thickness of the line. You can choose to change whether you want a solid line, a broken line, a dotted line, a slashed line. Really up to you. All I want to do is change my color. So I go into the coloring box and I choose the color that I want. Currently it's in black, and I think I want it more into a grayish tone. So this one here that I first clicked was a little bit too light, and I didn't like that, so I moved on to a little bit darker than that gray one. Once I did that, now I have the line that I want, so I want to be able to copy and paste it all the way down through the whole entire page. And by doing that, you're going to right click on your mouse and it'll pop up the copy, paste, and delete. You want to be able to copy, and then you're gonna paste it. Once you paste it, your line should pop up, and now you want to use that little arrow sign thing and move your line to, once again, the thickness of what you want your line to be like. If you want it to be thin or thick. Once again, the imaginary box pops up. This time it comes up with a line in the middle. For me specifically, because this page for me is not a 6x9. This one I believe is a 5x11, I believe. And oh no, it's a 12.48 inches by 9.5 inches. It's right on the top. So I have the guideline lines there for me, so that way I'm able to see where I should place and balance my lines. You want to make sure that your lines are not going thick, thin, thick, thin, thin, thick. You know, you want it to be equally sized, so that way your book looks beautiful. So here I go, and I keep on doing that until the end of my page. You want to keep copying and pasting, copying and pasting, copying and pasting until the bottom of the page. Typically, some people, they like to just finish right here. However, I like a little bit less space at the bottom of my page. So therefore, I put it a little bit towards the end, just leaving a small amount of space at the bottom. Now, here, you're done. You're finished. If you just wanted a simple plain line paper, voila, we have completed it. It's done. You simply go ahead and duplicate your page, as many pages as you're needing to make for your pages. I think Canva, though, only allows 100 pages. So, just so you know. Let's see. I want to make my page a little bit chic, you know. So what I do is I am going to go into elements, and I'm going to find things that I want to put on my page. Glitter, for example. Anything that comes up that's glittery that I want to put on my page that looks beautiful and it'll make it pop up. Did not find anything yet. So what I did is I moved on, and I decided that I wanted to write notes at the top of the page, and I decided to pick this white Christmas lettering here. In order to go to the letterings, you want to go into the list that is available there where it says template elements. Down the line, you're going to see text. Text is going to give you all of the text headings that you're able to use. In this case, I used White Christmas. Some texts, they have a heading and a subheading, and sometimes you don't need both of them. So what I do is I just write what I need, and then I click on whatever I don't need, and I just click delete or backspace. And therefore now it's gone, and I only keep whatever I need. I move it to where I want to place it. In this case, I want to put it right on top of the page. And voila. So now the glitter thingy, right? I was still looking for some glitter thingy, and I decided to go with this really cute, simple, glittery element here. And what I did is I resized it to a very thin line, which I placed right midway of where it notes is, right across the page on the top. And that just gives me a little bit more feng shui, Let's see. So I want to put a little design on both borders of the page. In this case, I decided to do triangles. These elements with shapes, they are mostly in gray, but you can always change the color. So that is the cool part. So if you go up to colors on the box right next to where it says animate, you're going to open your color box and you're going to scroll down and choose whatever color you want. If you don't see the color that you want, then you can actually make a new color. Once you click that plus sign with the borders in color, you can move the little circles within that box or within the rainbow strip. You can move those to figure out what color you actually want to create. You can go from blues to greens to peaches and pinks. In this case, this is the color that I was looking for, and that's the color that I placed on my page. Once I chose it, I rotate it and then I place it where I needed to go. Then I wanted to add more because, it looks so plain with just one little element there, So I'm going to add another one. Same thing, this time I don't have to fight with the color that I'm looking for because guess what? Once I click the color box, it's already there. I've just used it. It stays there. I can reuse it again. So I click on the color box, click on the color that I recently used. Then I rotate my little shape and then I place it where I want it to go. I went ahead and I did this again, but with a different little color that I wanted to add just to give it a little bit of an abstract look. And I did that for both sides. Once again, I did the same thing. I selected shapes, selected my triangle, clicked on the color box. Then I scrolled down. I chose a blue color. I didn't necessarily like that blue color that was there, so therefore I went into the color changing box and I changed it to the color that I wanted. Now, if you want to make it easy for yourself, after creating the first box, you can just simply right click and then the menu is gonna come up. You're going to copy and then paste it and it should come up. Or you can go ahead and go back and do the whole click on shapes, elements, click on color box, change your color, and then rotate it and place it wherever you want it to be placed. So what happens is here that I wanted the pink to be above the blue. So then I right clicked on my mouse, and when the menu pulls up, as you're reading down the menu, you're gonna see copy, paste, delete, and then it says send backward, send to back, bring forward, bring to front. I'm gonna click send backwards because I want it to be behind the pink triangle. Like that. See? Now I'm gonna show you how I did it. So right click menu, then I press down to send backward, and then ta-da, that's it. It's really simple. And then I place it where I want it to be. Now, to give it a little bit more of a entirety of the page so that way it can all come together, I want to place a line right under where notes is. So instead of having that glittery box from before. Now I'm going to change it to something else. The other one looks super, super nice, but just if you wanted to do it in another way, you can also do it this way. So you click on the line that you want to do. Once again, remember, looking for lines, you go to Elements, search for lines, click on the line that you're looking for. Now we're going to click on what type of line we want. We don't want a solid line. This time I'm going to use a dotted line. So I select dotted line, and then it automatically changes it to the dotted line. I'm going to place 2 lines there, and I'm also going to change the color to match the colors of the triangle. So here I go to color, and then I change both of the lines that I wanted to put, and I change each color to 1 blue and 1 pink. And I did the same thing on the left side of the page border. And this is what it looks like. So cute. So now you are done. Finito. Terminado. Accomplished. And now we have to duplicate the page entirely, meaning make 100 pages of the same page without having to go back, click on a new page, go search for lines, copy and paste all the lines, then do the borders and the design. Thankfully, Canva does this great thing where you can duplicate your whole page without having to do all that extra work. Isn't that cool? So what we're going to do is we're going to hide your pages. And here where it's hide your pages is because it shows all of the pages that you have. Now, whenever you're not sure how many pages you have copied already, just click on that little arrow right there, and it'll pop back up and it'll show you how many pages you have. So once you hide your pages, you're going to see the add page. Now, once again, you don't want to add page because add page is simply adding a blank page that you will have to start from scratch. Meaning you would have to find your line, you have to copy and paste, you would have to redesign. We don't want to do that. Right above the page, you see a little double box with a plus sign, and this box is for copy, basically. It's duplicating the entire page, so that way we don't have to go from scratch. Once you click that page, you will continue clicking it, and you'll see duplications of your page right under it. You're going to keep doing that until you have reached your limit of 100 pages. And then, 100 pages for the free account. I'm not sure about Pro. I'm not sure if Pro you're allowed to have more pages added into there. Just so you know. So once you have all of your pages, once again, you see at the bottom here, it says all of your pages that you have. It'll show you that you have all of your pages down here, just in case you're not sure how many pages you have duplicated. Once you have finished, that is all. You are finished. You are done. Now we have to download it, save it to our files. So you're going to press on download, and you want to be able to pick a file type that is going to be good, like really good quality. So usually if you're doing anything like KDP publishing, they would want like a PDF file just because it's a better quality and it just looks so much better. Once you click on the file type that you like, you can press download, and then it'll be downloaded to your files in your computer. And that's it. You have successfully made a blank lined manuscript. So, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and follow. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye now.